On 21st April 1526, a dusty plain near Panipat, north of Delhi, became the stage for one of the most decisive battles in Indian history. Two armies faced each other at dawn. One, massive and confident, commanded by Sultan Ibrahim Lodi of the Delhi Sultanate. The other, smaller but tactically superior, led by the ambitious Central Asian ruler, Babur. What followed in just a few hours would end a dynasty and lay the foundation of the Mughal Empire in India. This is the story of the First Battle of Panipat. At the start of the 16th century, North India was politically unstable. The Lodi dynasty ruled the Delhi Sultanate, but Ibrahim Lodi's harsh governance alienated Afghan nobles, regional governors, and Rajput chiefs. His court was riddled with internal rivalries, and several nobles even reached out to Babur, inviting him to invade India and claim the throne. Babur, a descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan, ruled Kabul but sought a more stable and wealthy empire. He had raided northern India before, but this time he came with the intention to conquer and stay. Babur's invading force numbered around 12,000 men. Though small compared to Ibrahim Lodi's host of 40 to 70,000 soldiers and nearly 1,000 war elephants, Babur brought two critical advantages: disciplined cavalry and gunpowder artillery. Commanded by experienced Ottoman gunners Ustad Ali Kuli and Mustafa Rumi. He also relied on innovative battlefield tactics. He arranged his forces behind a line of linked carts, araba, chained together to form a defensive barricade. Openings between carts allowed cavalry to sally out, while artillery positioned behind them could fire in controlled volleys. This defensive setup, combined with the tulugma tactic, using cavalry to sweep around the enemy flanks, would prove decisive. The battlefield near Panipat was narrow and flat, which suited Babur's plan. Early on the morning of 21st April, Ibrahim Lodi's massive army advanced toward Babur's position. Their size worked against them. They crowded into the narrow space, making coordinated movement difficult. As they drew closer, Babur unleashed his artillery. The thunderous cannon fire terrified the elephants, many of which panicked, turning back and trampling their own lines. The noise and smoke caused further confusion among the Sultan's troops. Babur then executed his tulugma maneuver. While his center held firm behind the barricades, his cavalry swept around both flanks, surrounding Lodi's army. Trapped in a choke point, disorganized, and under relentless artillery fire, Ibrahim Lodi's numerical advantage crumbled. In the thick of the fighting, Ibrahim Lodi displayed personal bravery, but was eventually overwhelmed and killed on the battlefield. His death shattered the morale of his troops, and what began as a grand advance quickly dissolved into a chaotic rout. By midday, Babur's smaller but disciplined army had decisively defeated a force several times its size. Ibrahim Lodi lay dead. The Delhi Sultanate's army was shattered, and the Lodi dynasty had effectively come to an end. Within days, Babur marched into Delhi and Agra, seizing control of northern India. This victory not only marked the fall of the Delhi Sultanate, but also introduced a new era of gunpowder warfare to Indian battlefields, where artillery and tactical ingenuity could overcome sheer numbers. The First Battle of Panipat was more than just a military encounter. It was a civilizational turning point. In a single morning, Babur had transformed from a Central Asian warlord into the founder of one of history's greatest empires, the Mughal Empire. This new power would go on to dominate the Indian subcontinent for over 3 centuries, shaping its culture, politics, and architecture in ways that are still visible today. Panipat, a quiet plain in northern India, thus became the site where the fate of a continent shifted forever.